Hi YouTube, I'm going to be doing my pregnancy vlog for week 20. I am so stoked. 20 weeks means halfway done, so if you consider 40 weeks full term, which I do. So I'm so stoked on that. 20 weeks, woo! So only 20 more weeks and then I'm done. Less than that now, because I'm not exactly 20 weeks, I'm further, but woo! Okay, so anyways, I did have my ultrasound this week, my first ultrasound that I've had so far this pregnancy, and the baby looks good, healthy, everything's looking a-okay, so I'm stoked about that. We got 4 pictures printed off, but I don't have them here with me. The baby's father actually has them. So hopefully I'll have them next week and I'll be able to show them to you because they're so cute. Oh, it was adorable. The lady was doing the ultrasound. She's like, oh my gosh, you guys gotta look at this, because the baby's father was in the room with me. And she's like, look at, do you see the baby sucking, or he or she is sucking their thumb? And like the baby had its thumb and it smelled like this, and it was so cute. And actually in one of the photos, because the way that they were sucking their thumb, it actually, because its fingers are up like this, it looks like the baby's waving at us, and it's so adorable. Oh my gosh. It was so cute. And the baby kept yawning too during the ultrasound. It was adorable. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Oh, it was so cute. I did talk to the people at the 3D/4D ultrasound place. And she's going to get back to me later on this week so I can book an appointment for next month. When I called there, she's like, oh no, don't worry. The only reason we haven't called you back yet is because I guess their ultrasound tech, she's having some issues with her scheduling for next month or something. So she's like, we should have called you a little while ago, but I guess that was this thing, and so they're trying to figure it all out, and they'll get back to me sometime this week, hopefully. Anyways, so the next thing I want to talk about is my belly book, and this is what it looks like. Oh, dropped something. Okay, so for 20 weeks I have written down halfway done, yay, had my first ultrasound this week, everything looks good and the baby is healthy. During the ultrasound the baby was sucking his or her thumb. It was really cute. Baby also yawned. We got 4 photos, and in one of the photos baby looks like he or she is yawning, and then in brackets I wrote he or she was sucking their thumb in that photo. So that is all for that this week. The next thing I want to talk about is my next doctor's appointment is scheduled for December 28th, I believe. So we're just squeaking it in this year. I can't believe that the year is almost over. It's crazy, and Christmas is coming up and everything. So my next doctor's, after the one that I go to next, the next one after that will be in 2012. So holy, it's going by fast. Baby movement. So I have been feeling the baby move a lot more than I was before, like a lot more, which is good because I could I felt it move, and then I would go a while where I didn't feel it move at all. So, but now it's like full on moving around in there, and I'm really happy. And actually when I was getting the ultrasound done, when she was first doing it, the baby was just moving around and kicking, and he's like, what's going on? Because I guess he could feel like the little wand thing on my belly, and he didn't know what it was, so, or he or she didn't know what it was, but it was so cute. They were just moving around, going all crazy. And actually, when I was in the shower this morning, I could see, like, my stomach moving, like it was just like a ripple, and it was going in and out, and different parts were coming out, and I could see my stomach like moving in different areas. It was really cool because I haven't experienced that so far yet this pregnancy. So I could feel the baby move, but when he or she moved before, I couldn't really see my stomach moving. I could just feel it. So it's really cool. Okay, so names. We've got a girl name picked out, and I'm about 95% sure on it. We've got the first name and then the middle names picked out as well. There is one other name that I really like though, and I'm not sure if it was a girl, and it would come down to those 2 names pretty much. But the baby's father is really sold on one of the names. like the name and then the middle names together. He really likes that. And that was, you know, we had discussed this name in the past, and so it's kind of, I don't know. I like both of them though, so whatever we go with between those two names, I'll be fine with. For boys, now, with my first pregnancy, it was a boy, the baby was a boy, and we had the hardest time picking out a name. We went through a baby book, we went and bought a baby name book, we went through all of it, and we couldn't agree on any boys' names in there except one, which was Dean. And the middle name, it just made sense to us. There's reasons why we chose it. I'm not going to go into that, but... And it's not because there's alcohol named Jameson. We're not some, like, alcoholic parents who are like, oh, you should be named after a type of booze or anything. That was not the reasoning behind it at all. But, so that, it was, like, names we both liked and we both agreed on. But it took us forever to come to that conclusion on that name. And we also had suggestions from other people, friends and family members and whatnot, and we looked online. You know, I thought of, like, my favorite actors or actresses, sports players, or whatever. Like, my favorite hockey player and stuff like that. But none of them we could agree on. Like, everything that he liked, I didn't like, and vice versa. But we finally agreed on that name, and I feel like... But for the girl, right away during that pregnancy, we had a name picked out like that. So, I mean, we're having the same issue this time. We have the girl's name picked out. Like, we have two names. Like, I really like the one name, but he doesn't. Like, the second name, but we both can agree on the other names. Like, the first name and then the two middle name combination. So, I think that'll be fine. But... who knows? I'm hoping we can figure out a boy's name, but, I mean, if we can't, what I'm thinking is we'll just wait till the baby's born. If it turns out to be a boy, we'll just pick a name there, whatever we think suits the baby or whatever. Like, and I guess it'll be easier, you know, if we find out the baby's a boy next month, at the 3D/4D ultrasound, then we can, you know, kind of work more on boys if it is a boy. And I kind of think it's a boy. Like, I don't want to say anything, but I feel it's a boy. The baby's father feels it's a boy, and some other people think girl, but I'm really leaning towards boy more. So I don't know. I really want a boy. I loved having a baby boy. It was, oh, boys are just so calm and nice. Like, I don't know all the time, but my first baby was really like a good baby. He was calm and he slept throughout the night. I had like no really issues with him, you know. He really liked, you know, he was pretty content most of the time. If you picked him up and you were with him, and he really liked to eat a lot though. That was the only thing. He was a little chubby baby. So, not at first though. At first he wasn't a big eater, but then as he grew, he wanted to eat a lot. But, you know, I'm really hoping for a boy. But I'll be happy with both. Boy or girl, as long as the baby's healthy and happy, you know, 10 fingers and 10 toes, I'm okay. So we'll just see how that goes. Anyhow, that's really all I have to talk about for this week. So I guess I will see you for my 21-week vlog. And hopefully I'll have ultrasound pictures to show you then. I'm going to try and get them back from the baby's dad. So, yeah, alright, I hope everyone has a good rest of the week, and I will talk to you later. Alright, bye YouTube!